It's Tuesday, February 19th. Welcome to Pastor Bob Daily. I've gotten a lot of email and messages from people who are discouraged and ready to quit. Actually, there have been a lot of them lately, and I don't know why so many all at one time. But a lot of you are discouraged right now. One person said, "I can't believe how many doors are closing for me." Well, folks, I want to bring some reality to your situation. One of the one of the difficulties of living this life is not being able to see the whole picture. We never do. When I look at my future, I can guess, but I don't know what's going to happen. I look back on my life, and I'm really shocked at the course my life has taken. Some things I really didn't expect, some that I planned for, some things that just kind of broadsided me and I didn't expect at all. And life is like that. You never know what to expect. Life is like a box of chocolates. But you see what I'm saying? And folks, it's really difficult sometimes when you're in the middle of this confusion. You don't know where you're going. It seems like every door is closing. What do? Well, those are the times the Bible tells us to have trust in God. He has the whole picture. He knows what's going on. And if you trust Him and put your faith in Him, you get through. Now that's nice, isn't it? Except sometimes it's not very comforting, honestly. Why? Well, because if you're in the middle of it and you're stuck, it's a frustrating thing to be, and sometimes you even get frustrated with God and say, "God, why aren't you helping me with this? Don't you realize that I'm stuck?" And we have this picture in our mind that we're trying to go through a door and it's locked, and another door and it's locked, and we get halfway through another one and it slams in our face, and we say all the doors are closing. And you know what? None of the doors have closed. Honestly. Here's the reality of your situation. You have windows and doors. There's a lot of windows and one door. And a window is something you look through, but you don't walk through. A door is something you walk through. And folks, it'd be really good for us if we would realize and remember that when something doesn't work out, it was only a window, not the door. And we keep going until we find the door. And you'll know when you found the door, because when you find the door, it opens. If it doesn't open, it's a window. It's a window into something that is not necessarily for you to walk into. Now, we curse that. We get frustrated with that. We yell at God and say, "Why didn't you do this?" And God is saying, "You know what? I have a door for you. These windows are not for you. This isn't what it takes. This isn't the comfortable way. This isn't the thing that's going to make you prosper and make you happy and make you fulfilled. This is only a window." And we have our time limits as well. God, you need to provide this now. God's saying, now isn't the time. And we get frustrated. And then we have a tendency to walk away from God because He didn't do it in our timetable, and yet our timetable isn't always the perfect one. Usually isn't. What's the perfect scenario? I look through the windows. If it isn't a door, it's a window. And I realize that I can't walk through a window, but there is a door. And I need to remember that it's God's timetable, not mine. Even if I feel like He should have opened a door, last week, that's not His timetable, apparently. And I keep going until I find a door to walk through. That's the perfect scenario. And folks, that's where our faith and our trust comes in. And you can trust God. He sees the bigger picture. And there is no one in your life, listen, who has more of your interest in mind and wants more for you and your well-being than God does. No one. So you can trust him. And you can trust that there is a door there. If you've only found windows, remember they're just windows. There's a door there somewhere. God bless you. Have a great day.